Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus. Vikings, Patriots. Joint practices went down today. There's one today. There is one tomorrow, and they play each other in the preseason noon on Saturday. So let's talk about what went down today. Vikings, Pats. Before we do that, subscribe to the channel, like, and become a member if you can. Why not? It'd be freaking fantastic if you did. So let's talk about the practice notes. And a little bit weird here because, like, some things you heard didn't really line up with other people reporting. And we'll talk about it, but kind of conflicting reports about how the defense looked, how the O-line performed. But we'll talk about that. Let's start with Max Bromer, who continues to stay hot. He had a beautiful touchdown pass, a bomb to Tim Jones. It was like a 40-something yard bomb. Ended up being a touchdown. So Max Bromer, not a lot of opportunities today because he's the fourth quarterback, but he's making the most of every shot he's getting here. And if he's not quarterback 3 and the Vikings don't keep him flat out in the 53, I will do a show completely nude from the waist down. That's what I'll do. It'll be shocking. It'll be absolutely shocking. So Vikings defense, this is where some of the confliction comes in because I read that, they weren't really, the pass rush wasn't there. That was a Vikings reporter saying that. And then you read like a Patriots reporter saying that the Vikings pass rush kind of had their way at the Pats O-line. So I don't know what to believe. I will believe what can actually report here. And that's the Vikings defense gave a 70-yard wheel route swing pass to Travion Henderson, who sounds like he might be the real deal here. Just not just what he did today in practice, but he had the big kick return in the first preseason game. It might be a breakout back this year for all of you fantasy players. But the fact that Vikings gave up a 70-yard wheel route to running back, not exactly what you want to hear from this defense. The defense has been dominating every single day in practice against our Vikings O-line. Drake May, so it was reported he was carving up the Vikings defense. Wasn't much pass rush was one report. I did see the one broken play where he easily threw a touchdown. And again, you hate to see that, especially from this defense that's just been kind of dominating. We don't know what Flores was calling, what he was planning, what they were trying to accomplish here. So again, I didn't love a lot of the stuff that came out from the Vikings defense today, but there's conflicting reports. Like there was a report about the Pats O-line getting beat by the Vikings front seven. And then there was a report that the pass rush was more noticeable than the Vikings. So I don't know what to believe when it comes to that. Again, these conflicting reports. J.J. McCarthy is talking with him. Sounds like mostly it was good. There was one overthrow that was intercepted. He did lead a 2-minute drill that ended up in a real record field goal. I guess he converted with it. I think he threw it. Jordan Addison converted on fourth down. Again, Addison-McCarthy connection is real. It just sucks so bad. He's been gone the first 3 games. When McCarthy truly going to need him the most, just getting that, vibe going, first NFL games. You want to have your favorite target available to you. He'll have Justin Jefferson back, but him and Jordan Addison have definitely clicked this preseason. A couple more here. We're going to end with the best one at the end, but Jay Ward picked off the pass from not Josh Dobbs, former Minnesota Viking legend, for a touchdown, a pick 6 for Jay Ward, who continues to have a very solid camp. Did not see that one coming. And Ryan Wright sounds like he had a really bad day today. 4 bad kicks in a row. Couldn't do the coffin corner. Shanked one. Oscar Chapman sounds like he was the much better punter in purple. So we'll see what happens there in that front. I'm not sure if Chapman's the answer. Might be someone out on the free agent wire or someone who gets cut. But Ryan Wright, Saturday is going to actually be a pretty important game for him, kicking his way back into the Vikings' good graces. They're not afraid to bring competition. They did it late in the season last year, and they'll probably do it again. Definitely Ryan Wright's job is not safe. Just check my notes here. And, yeah, so the big one, and if you guys have watched this, I've watched this at least a dozen times. Donovan Jackson, it's hard getting highlights from your first-round rookie when he is an offensive lineman, but that is what we got today from Donovan Jackson. It's all over. Go on Twitter, you'll find it. Donovan Jackson on a screen. First, he just seals off some guy to start his block. Then he runs downfield with Aaron Jones, absolutely pancakes one dude, and then he gets another guy, knocks him on his ass. I think one was Jabril Peppers. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. He was hauling ass down the field and just obliterated 2 Patriot defenders. You love to see it, and we're not used to seeing that from our guard play. So it was beautiful. Donovan Jackson, Well done. I love it. I love seeing that, not just from a first-round pick, but from an offensive lineman, like a guard. Our guard play's been so shitty for so long. Seeing dominance, it's what we've all been waiting for. So overall, practice notes. Again, who do you believe? Who do you don't believe? I don't know. It sounds like, I don't know. I was expecting more from the defense. I didn't think Drake May would kind of look as good as he did against this front. I thought Brian Flores would confuse the hell out of him. Apparently, he did pretty good. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see if Flores brings a little bit more heat, a little bit more complex looks. Again, it's practice. Not too worried about anything at this point. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything you want to talk about, any concerns you have coming out of this joint practice, and what do you hope to see tomorrow and into the game on Saturday. Don't forget, we'll be going live here at 6:30 for Horned Up. So hop on for that and keep your skull in your hole.